Blessings, beloved Light Tribe. Our third wave of 2016 will be very significant to our ascension process. There is much light intel presenting for this particular gateway. Here are the details. Timeline shift. Over the last few months, the intel has been reminding us about the timeline possibility available in September. The strongest wave of light in decades is about to enter our realm, and it brings pre-agreements set in place by us to make a choice between acceleration or a steady unfoldment. These collective timeline splits have occurred several times throughout the shift. Typically, these decisions are in the hands of gatekeepers in the galactics. We review how the collective is doing, what they can handle, and adjust accordingly. Now that there are so many awakened, so many engaging with ascension practices and heart-based patterns, the acceleration can be more dramatic. However, it must be a conscious choice of the high vibe tribe to accelerate the ascension timelines. We need to choose before the wave enters in September, because the light will be encoded properly for the experience we choose. As a gatekeeper and liaison for this intel, I ask everyone to choose their experiences wisely, because the next wave also presents a timeline split, a division of experiences of ascension. We always have unique to you experiences in this realm, because you are Creator incarnate. However, a division is presenting and we have the chance to shift everyone to a more expanded, heightened experience of divine love as the ascension unfolds upon Gaia. Timeline possibilities are numerous, however on occasion we have trigger points in the shift where higher vibrational timelines present for the collective choice. Each has numerous possibilities for how they play out, however the main experiences are described below. There are two main timeline possibilities presenting for the September gateways. 1. An accelerated crested ascension timeline which will speed up the process and prepare a greater number of souls for the 2017 dimensional shift. This involves accelerated clearing, full disclosure and heightened embodiment experiences for those participating in ascension. 2. An ascension timeline. They are all ascension timelines at this point, which steadily allows for collective unfoldment's slower rate, less divine intervention. This may be frustrating for many awakened, however a good learning tool for patience and collective action. Gateways, like timelines, have always been about possibilities. Opportunities of us to accelerate, level up or keep the steady pace of the shift. Conscious actions of many awakened light workers have continually leveled up the collective by proxy, raising the bar through gatework, grid work, and the constant global and personal activity of heart-based ascension practices. The first two waves of 2016 knocked many light workers off balance, and many are absorbed in their own experience of the physical. If your intention is unity consciousness, it is time to reunite with humans, however you can unspread the love light you have mastered. Do this in alignment with the new light. Repeating old light habits or creations will feel like madness. How to choose the higher accelerated timeline for all. Align all of you words, deeds, actions, thoughts with love. Learn this now and practice it each moment. Revisit your ascension practices and keep the soul spirit form trinity fully engaged with its crested embodiment. Avoid emotional entanglement with the lower timeline activities, media, politics, financial issues, emotional triggers, etc. Care, but don't carry. Galactic Council members bring this up in your meetings. Renegotiate your contracts to align with the acceleration. Assemble your teams and ask for their full support of the accelerated timeline. Take note of who resists, that can be telling. Get out on Gaia and co-create with her and your fellow humans. Call forth the unfoldment of the accelerated timeline. This is a gatekeeper practice for when timeline splits present. Call forth the higher reality to reveal itself to all. It already exists as a possibility, now we light ground it into this reality with our creations. Use your crystals, meditate, dance, sing, tone, create, open your crysted portals, open your DNA, clear the land and grids, light this planet and the human heart grid up daily. If called to travel, or work on a specific area before the wave, heed that call. Reflect the higher experience. What does it feel like? What do you do on the accelerated journey? Take a look and align your activities, emotions and thoughts with that reality. Speak your truth and be kind to all. It is a highly charged passage as this wave enters. Stand in your mastery as the sovereign, humble, blessed being you are. Keep centered and clear of the lower entanglements. No judgment, no doubt, no fear. There is a great amount of heart activation available. Excitement is in the air. The higher realms bless us, however the collective timeline choice must be made by those with aspects in form. Triple eclipse portals of August 18th lunar, September 1st at 2:01 a.m. PDT solar, and September 16th at 11:54 m PDT lunar assist in bringing in these collective consciousness shifting energies. Treat them as gateway influxes. Open your portals, open yourself to receive. Gaia consciously monitors and responds to your thoughts, creations and emotions. Show her what we desire, ask her verbally, use your voice to release the codes and frequencies to level up the tribe and provide the accelerated experience. September 9th 11th. Initial wave entry. The third wave begins to trickle in September 9th 11th. Most of you can feel it building already. It is already affecting the sun with its powerful frequencies. Solar plasma will be greatly affected, which affects Gaia's magnetics, activating very ancient codes for the dimensional shift. This is a big push for the accelerated timeline of ascension. It does not happen without our command, our intention, and our ability to take immediate action on creating the shift. September 22nd Equinox. The equinox lands on September 22nd at 7:21 m PDT. This is the gateway opening for the new level of consciousness. Honor it properly, be outside on Gaia as much as possible. The Sun and Gaia will have a strong bond during this gateway, and our intentions for balance, peace, harmony and ascension will be greatly amplified. September 26th to 29th, our third wave of 2016. This is our strongest influx in decades. Be excited, let's do it right. These photonic frequencies further accelerate the activity of ascension and will continue to flow on for several weeks. You may have noticed the light does not step down in between waves any longer. This is a good thing. We are able to maintain higher levels of light without integration periods as in the past. Each wave this year has raised the light level dramatically, and accelerated the ascension. The purging, revelatory activity continues to build to complement Source's command for order, harmony and ascension. By the time this wave hits, we will have collectively chosen the acceleration opportunity. I feel we are capable of experiencing an acceleration without too much duress, or at least we are prepared to assist the collective properly. A heart-based expression, embodying the crysted state of peace, has tremendous power as this unfolds. Many are experiencing the neutralizing effect of the crystalline level of divine love. I am confident the light tribe will flow through this passage with ease and grace. In love, light and service, Nota C* asked for clarification on whether the tribe can handle an acceleration. This is the question we all must tap into. It is not a hasty decision, and it requires integrity because you will be called into service if you have needed skills. I will write more on acceleration equal responsibility next week. there is a lot to do before I depart from Mount Shasta on September 2nd. Here is a brief response. This decision is not an intention to override the collective's highest good, it is choosing maximum acceleration in the highest interests of all concerned. Many may say I choose, then not demonstrate that in their activities, which is making a slower timeline choice. This is an opportunity for light workers to drop the complaints about the difficulties we are presented with, the old belief systems, and move forward through the heart. It also means clemency for many beings, which means much forgiveness on our part. It requires more transparency from the light tribe to create transparency for all, creative action to reveal the higher truth of ascension rather than waiting for an event, open sharing of spiritual disclosure rather than hiding, veiling your own truth, and preparation to receive a new wave of awakened ones with clarity and non-judgment out of the cave, into action. Each primary timeline has many secondary and tertiary outcomes. This is one of those junctures where great acceleration is possible, and I feel it is probable. The wave arrives regardless of our choice. It is the power of the impact, and our ability to call forth its strongest aspects which we decide in the next 2 weeks. The stronger light will enter, regardless of our choice. It's what we create with it, our collective reality, which gets affected by timeline manifestation. The stronger frequencies codes will accelerate those prepared to experience it, while the collective timeline of awakening, revelation, disclosure, etc. can be sped up in the highest interests of all concerned. Individual choice of experience can override what is available. This timeline choice is aimed at transparency and further expansion of consciousness. More rapid spiritual awakenings, more support available for conscious humans. We are not looking for folks to get spun out, rather they become empowered and begin to create realities in alignment with higher, peaceful, heart-based outcomes.